Hey, if you're building user interfaces in B4X, you know having the right tool for the job is everything. Well, today we're diving into a component that's kind of like a Swiss Army knife for your UI, the B4XDaisyNavbar. We're going to break down how it works, what makes it so dang powerful, and how it'll help you build gorgeous navigation bars, like, incredibly fast.
Oh man, if you're a developer, you have definitely been here. You just want a simple navigation bar, right? Logo on the left, title in the middle, and icon on the right. But you end up just wrestling with panels and anchors and doing manual calculations just to make the spacing look right. It can be a total headache. And that exact headache is what the B4XDaisyNavbar is designed to just eliminate. It's a component that lets you create these clean and professional and responsive navbars with just a tiny amount of code because it does all the heavy lifting for you.
So how does it do all that? Well, the real magic comes from its fundamental design. Let's dig into the foundation of this whole component, what I like to call the three-slot system.
You know, it's just beautifully simple. Instead of thinking in pixels and percentages, you just think in terms of three logical containers. You've got a start slot on the left, a center slot, and an end slot on the right. You just decide where you want your stuff to go, and the navbar takes care of all the alignment, all the spacing, and all the distribution automatically.
And in practice, it's insanely simple. Want a title on the far left? You just call add title to start. That's it. You don't set coordinates, you just tell it its destination, and boom, the component places it perfectly in that start slot.
Need a title smack dab in the middle? Same idea. You use add title to center. What's cool is the component calculates the exact center point, even accounting for other items in the other slots, and it just puts it right there for you. Perfectly balanced every single time.
And of course, to complete the layout, if you want a button on the far right, you use add view to end. This really gets to the core of it all. You are no longer micromanaging layouts. It's a declarative approach. You're just telling the navbar what you want and where you want it, and it handles the how. But look, a great layout is only half the battle, right? What about making it look good? This is where the B4XDaisyNavbar really starts to show off. Let's check out how you can completely transform your navbar's appearance, and a lot of the time, it's with just one single command.
The secret weapon here is the set variant property. So instead of manually picking colors, you can apply a consistent theme-aware style in an instant. Primary will use your main theme color, secondary grabs an accent color, and neutral gives you this awesome-looking dark theme. It's theming, but simplified.
Okay, what about the shape? With the set rounded property, you have total control. You can go from standard, sharp corners with none, all the way to a completely rounded, kind of pill-shaped navbar with full, and there are a bunch of steps in between. It's such a dramatic visual change with just one little string. You know, to make a UI really stand out, you need some depth. The set shadow property lets you control the elevation of the navbar. You can have a totally flat look with none, or you can add a deep, pronounced shadow like 2XL to make it really pop right off the page. This is just fantastic for drawing the user's eye.
And for that extra little touch of modern UI design, there's a special effect built right in. Setting set glass to true instantly gives your navbar this beautiful, semi-transparent, frosted glass look. I mean, this is a really complex visual effect that you can now get with just a single line of code. It's incredible.
Okay, so we've seen the layout system, and we've seen the styling options. Now, let's put it all together. Let's see how these simple building blocks combine to create a really complex, interactive, and professional-looking navbar for a real-world app.
All right, let's just walk through this. Step 1, we add a hamburger menu to the start slot. And it's a fully functional component, by the way. It even fires open and close events. Step 2, we add a logo and a title right next to it, still in that start slot. See how they automatically line up perfectly? Step 3, we're going to jump over to the end slot and add a notification icon. And for the final touch, step 4, we use another Daisy component, the indicator, to attach a notification badge right on top of that icon. And just look at that. 4 clear, simple steps, and we have a fully featured, beautiful navbar.
So, after seeing all of that, it's pretty clear this is way more than just another UI component, right? It really is like a new superpower for your development workflow. So let's just recap what this actually means for you.
So here are the big takeaways. First, rapid development. Seriously, stuff that used to take hours can now be done in minutes. Second, that intelligent layout system means you can stop worrying about alignment. It just works. Third, you get total visual customization to match any app design you can dream up. And finally, it's built for integration, so you can place any other component, buttons, icons, avatars, you name it, right inside it, seamlessly.
You know, ultimately, by just taking away all the complexity from UI layout and styling, the B4X DaisyNavbar frees you up to focus on what really matters, creating amazing features and incredible user experiences. So the only question left is, now that you have this power, what are you going to build with it?